Well, in this video clip, we're out here on the main highway going from San Pedro Sula. This particular part of the highway will go straight through to Villanueva and on through. Otherwise, we'd be turning once we get through the cash box to head to Cofradía. But we've been stuck out here in traffic for well over an hour.
Don't believe a word he says.
Brother Mike said, according to some information he got on his phone, it had something to do with an accident. You can see, if you look carefully in this video, I'll try to zoom in, people have been driving down the sidewalk, motos and even vehicles, and when they come to a utility pole, they have to force their way into traffic. And right now, I'm trying to zoom in on this pickup truck over here on the sidewalk. Eventually, he'll have to move over and try to get back into the traffic. But we still have a ways to go to get to the cash box, and hopefully on the other side of that things will improve a little bit. You can see some of this vehicle here driving on the sidewalk, a lot of motos, bicicletas all lined up, people walking. The bottom line is we're going nowhere fast. And we continue on in traffic. We move from the center lane over to the right lane. You can see this bus in front of us here. He's driving on the sidewalk. It's a wonder there's not more accidents than what there are out here, the way these people drive. Okay, so we're playing follow the leader, so we're gonna try the sidewalk now and see what happens.
Whoa, that was almost really bad.
We'll do okay until we come to a utility pole, or this driver does something silly. All of this gives new meaning to hurry up and wait. Okay, so we got an obstacle in the middle of the sidewalk here. We got to move over into the traffic.
I probably could go over if I wanted to. I just don't want to.
I sure wish they wouldn't put big holes in the middle of the sidewalk. It makes pretty rough driving.
It does.
Well, right now we're going the fastest we've gone in quite a while. We went quite a bit of a distance on the sidewalk too. But that last spot that we went through, it was a pretty good sized hole, but Brother Mike he moved over a little bit to the right, cleared it okay. That little bit of a tree that was next to the vehicle, that was no real problem.
It just goes plowing through all these little houses.
Well, we just finally made it through the cash box. It took us almost 2 hours to get there as we came out of the city of San Pedro Sula. And Brother Mike, as he's paying the toll, asked the lady about what the problem was, and she said an 18-wheeler caused an accident. Somehow it managed to plow into a house. So we still have all of this traffic that we're looking at up ahead, and how much longer it's going to take us to get through this, only the Lord knows. We're coming up to the traffic light where if we bear right, we'll be on the road to take us to Cofradía. Once we go through this traffic light, we'll be going, I think it's south, take us out to Villanueva, and if we continued on, eventually it would take us to Tegucigalpa. We understand that the accident with the 18-wheeler running into a house was on the section of the road going to Cofradía. If this bus gets by, I'll see if I can get a little bit of footage bearing to the right.
Yes.
I'm not sure how.
Aquí, en el semáforo que está por el desvío para Cofradía.
Well, we can't pick it
Pero
up
hay
here.
un
But
montón de tráfico adelante todavía. No, qué exagerado. No, aquí hace... No, es tránsito, bye.
and it looks like an 18-wheeler hit a 4-wheeler. Right here where these vehicles are coming out is where we would normally come out from the road from Cofradia to go into Pedro Sula. But you just saw where a truck hit a 4-wheeler. That was an 18-wheeler hit a 4-wheeler. So they had a traffic problem there. So they got accidents all around. We are clear of the traffic and on our way to Villanueva. This traffic over here that I'm looking at, these are coming up from Villanueva, and they're going to have to go through the traffic light that we just went through, but because of that accident up there with the 18-wheeler and the 4-wheeler, it looks like them folk are going to be sitting here a while.
Those things with 4 wheels are called cars, not 4-wheelers.
Okay, well, the Mike says they're called cars, but where I come from, we call them a 4-wheeler. But you can see how much traffic that's all backed up. It's going quite a ways. I hope those folk have good patience, because for the last 2+ hours, this is exactly what we've been doing. This is totally insane. This traffic going the other way into San Pedro Sula, it's backed up for miles. They got all kinds of vehicles, 18-wheelers, pickup trucks, buses of all shapes and sizes. These people are not going to go anywhere very fast.